Yo guys, what's up? Today we'll show you how I made one of my favorite beats I made these past few weeks. Alright, so just real quick before we get into it, if you're wondering where I get these sounds from, you might see in the title of these audio files, I got all the hardware, like the old synthesizers they used to use back in the day. I got the Yamaha Motif Rack, Roland Phantom X8 and the Chord M3. And yeah, if you want these kind of sounds, you can just get contact banks of all of them. I got my own contact bank out, but if you want to support me, get that, but you can find similar things for free. They won't sound as good, but so yeah, the first thing that I did was lay down these chords. If you know the song Iced Out Bart by Gucci Mane, you may recognize the chord progression. Yeah, this is really like it's kind of out of scale. I don't actually know what scale this is, but it sounds really good and has it sounds really melancholic kind of, but I really like it. And this is just a E-piano from the Phantom, nothing crazy. I added this phaser on there, so without it would sound a bit more bland. Just a bit more texture. Then I laid down this, Pluck. It's a sound from the Motif. These kind of beats are really, a lot of it is just about the bounce and having a lot of rhythm and movement in your melody and drums too. So sounds like these or melodies like these really help give it that feeling and that energy. Then I laid down just a basic low brass, just 2 notes. Yeah, this is session brass from the Chord M3. I got it in my kit. The next thing I did was these flutes, like this flute. Another really classic Zaytoven sound. Oh, it's from the Motif, and it's in my kit too, like in my contact bank. It's a sweet flute. One thing I really like about the sweet flute is when you go above a certain velocity, it has this attack. If you use it right and don't do it too much, it can have a really nice accent. Next thing I did was these violins. So these are from the Chord M3. Oh no, I remember the preset. But you can also get these from anywhere. It's nothing crazy. But what I did right here, what I do on many of my beats, is play some cool harmonies with the violins. So you can see it's like they follow the chord progression, but they're not playing the exact chords, but just certain notes from the chords. So with the chords together, it sounds like, gives it I don't even know how to say it, but it just sounds nice. Then I added this pad, I guess, from the Phantom. Another sound that they used to use a lot, and I played with the cutoff knob to give it a movement. Then added this pad from the Motif, just to give it some, layer everything a bit. Then I laid down this Saturn Holiday. You probably already have the sound, but I played it in the C7 octave, and on the hardware then it sounds, I don't know, it's like the first part is missing, so it sounds like this. Then I laid down just the classic Zay bells. If you didn't know, they're the morning bells from the Chord 3, or the clear morning bells from the Kronos and any Chord keyboards after that. And where I use it is, you know, pretty much just basic. I use a bell, but at the end here I also played some harmonies, which gives it a kind of different sound. Then I added the classic Zay lead. This comes in only during the second half of the hook, and this is what that sounds like. And then the last thing I added was this organ roll. Yeah, I'm gonna just play the whole melody for you guys. The drums on this are pretty basic. We'll just play them and go through everything quick. Yeah, two-step hi-hat pattern, obvious, regular clap. Then the snare is like, has these, you know, and a small roll. Then I added the Zay R sound effect and a chant, just playing each 8 steps. And then the last thing is the crash. The 808 on this is another sound that Zay used to use a lot, but more in recent times, you know, not back then. And yeah, I'm gonna just play it. So it's more of a kick, kind of. It's like a kick with a really low bass at the end. And I really like how it sounds. And then the last thing for the drums is this snare roll. Yeah, so drums and 808 together sound like this. For the mixing, I really don't do anything too crazy. It's just some leveling, some basic EQing, and a bit of panning things to left and right. You don't have to do too much. Yeah, and on my master I have a soft clipper, and then afterwards a limiter, which doesn't really do anything. So just keep it simple and just trust your ears, you know? That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments and I'm gonna answer as good as I can. Also let me know if you want more of these videos and if you have like any certain beats or kind of beats you want me to show how I make. Yeah, links to the drum kits in the description too. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna play the whole beat. See you guys.